Are we ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I would like to welcome you all to the live presentation of Jeunesse Global. My name is Helena Kiritsi, and I'm a Sapphire executive from Greece. 2 words about me. I'm a quite well-known fashion designer from Greece, mother of 3 kids. And I have been working with Jeunesse Global for over 2 years, and I'm now building all over the world. I was introduced to this company by the gentleman that's sitting next to me. His name is Haralabos Papanikolaou. He will also introduce himself.
Hello, my name is Haralabos Papanikolaou. I'm a Sapphire executive, and I come from a not network marketing background, but now I see here a huge business opportunity, and this opportunity we will see right after a couple of minutes. I used to be an athlete, a well-known athlete, yes. European champion in swimming. I graduated University of Sports, and now I see my future on this amazing company, Jeunesse Global.
So we are honored tonight to have presenting for us this business opportunity, Mr. Oliver Grimbly, a Ruby Director from South Africa, a good friend of ours.
Very good friend of ours.
With an amazing background. So I turn it over to you, Oliver, to speak about yourself and the business. Thank you.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for jumping on the call tonight. We couldn't be more grateful that you've taken some time out of your life to, look at this presentation. And yeah, thank you, Helena and Pap there for the introduction. I actually was just in Greece with them. Thanks to Jeunesse, I had a trip that I won and got to see Mykonos, Athens, all sorts of places that were on my vision board at one point. So I'll talk a little bit about that as well. I'm sure a lot of you enjoy traveling. But let's get started. So Jeunesse is a company really that's changed my life in so many ways and the lives of so many people in my team, in my organization, and around the world. So I'm going to start by just pretty much speaking about, what do most people want? Why are you on this webinar this evening? A lot of people are so busy being busy in their life, they never actually stop to ask themselves, why am I doing what I'm doing? Is this even what I love to do, or am I doing it just because I need to survive? Most people are working, from paycheck to paycheck, and they're not doing it because they love it. They're doing it because they don't really have any other option. They've died to their dreams, so to speak. They've just accepted their current circumstances, and time is just passing them by. And I say you were born for something far greater than that. The fact you're even here is a miracle. I think 1 in 400 million chance to 1 that you're even here on this planet. So you've already won the lottery, in my opinion. So you might as well go swing the bat. And, my background is that of a tennis player. I just went to a pretty average school here in Johannesburg, South Africa. I wasn't an A student by any means. In fact, I only just passed. I managed to get myself to America, making a little video that I uploaded on YouTube and, sent to every college, university in the States. And I played there for about 4 years, after which I came back and I realized, I couldn't really make a full-time living playing tennis, and I couldn't really achieve all the things I wanted to achieve if I knew I had to go get a job. And I know that having a job was the path most people pursued, but I wanted more for my life. I wanted money, I wanted amazing health, I wanted to have time to do the things I love to do. I wanted to travel the world. That was one of my highest values. And, this company has taken me to over 10 countries already in just the 2 years I've been in it. I wanted more possibilities, and I wanted just freedom. And I really want to explain what, is so amazing about Jeunesse that most businesses can't give you. And that is, it's time freedom. And the way you spell family is T-I-M-E. Without it, you don't even have one. You know, most people are either working 9 to 5, trading their most valuable resource, which is time, for money. And remember, you can always make money, but you can never get time back. Time is your most valuable resource. So when you're giving your time away, you are giving your life away, literally. So you need to be very smart about where you are investing your time. And I realized very quickly that having $1 million in the bank, but working 8 to 5 wasn't freedom. That means that I was rich, but I'd created a job for myself. So a lot of us are business owners and we think that we own a business, but the truth is the business really owns you. You know, if you walk away from that business, your income will stop. So you're a slave in essence to your business. But network marketing gives you a system that pays you 24 hours a day. Even while you sleep, you can actually earn money. Yes, it's true. And it's currently creating more millionaires than almost any industry globally, other than property. So I'm going to get a little bit into what causes the most worry for people. Well, according to the Wall Street Journal, 96% of people lie awake at night worrying about one of two things, either their health or their finances. And usually it's both. You know, I'm sure a lot of us on this call from South Africa know that, you know, and even globally, guys, we're in the midst of what experts are calling the fourth industrial revolution, right? People are out there, they have qualifications, and there's an excess of people with degrees and a shortage of jobs. So basically what that means is people are being underpaid. We're living in a results-based economy. If you can't do the job, you know what? There's 10 people lining outside the door to take your place. That's the world that we now live in. So I say, why compete where everyone is competing? Why not go where, you know, the visionaries are going? Go into an industry in which there's a lot of space to breathe, where there's a lot of room at the top, where all of you can reach the top of the ranks of the company and all, you know, earn phenomenal incomes and be the CEOs of your own businesses and be the CEOs of your own lives. You know, not build somebody else's dream, build your own dream. And at the same time, create a residual income stream for you while, you know, improving your health, right? So that's exactly why Jeunesse has taken off on a global scale at the pace that it has, because they're addressing the two root causes that are at, you know, at the core of most people's stress, which is health and finances. So have you ever wondered what's possible? Well, I'm going to get a little bit into Jeunesse and the story of this company. It's an unbelievable story. This company came about in 2009, on the 9th of the 9th, 2009, which is auspicious for longevity in Asian culture. The founders of this company are Randy Ray, Wendy Lewis, and Wendy's son is Scott Lewis, who's the chief visionary officer. And just to give you a little background, Randy Ray is somebody who actually was getting stem cell treatment on his knee by Dr. Nathan Newman. And in the process, you know, he realized he saw an opportunity to take Dr. Nathan Newman's technology and really take his business mind and create Jeunesse. And they are two people, Randy and Wendy, that see the future. They knew what the market wanted. You know, anti-aging, stem cell technology, health and wellness is a great industry to be in. They saw that vision and they capitalized on it. So Randy's actually from a very underprivileged background. You know, even apparently even used to eat mud pies. He was so hungry, didn't even have food at point. Ingrown toenails. The guy literally came from absolute poverty, but he had a dream and he didn't die to that dream. His dream was to become $1 million earner, millionaire before the age of 30. And he actually did that. He put himself through school, and before 30, he had developed software for NASA, which he sold for over $200 million. And his commission check on that made him a multi-millionaire before the age of 30. So what an incredible story. And, you know, along the way, he met his amazing wife, Wendy Lewis, who's won multiple awards in the United States. But she's really the brainchild behind the back-end systems and compensation plan of this company. And she's a mathematician. She has an amazingly analytical mind. she used to develop, as I said, all the back-end compensation plans for other network marketing companies. So she had an eye into how this industry works on a really, really fundamental level. She took all that knowledge and, you know, she created what is arguably one of the most lucrative compensation plans ever in the history of network marketing. So there's some information on Wendy. She's already won multiple awards, including Female Entrepreneur of the Year, Woman of the Year, Lifetime Achievements, Champion of the Year, and she's also been nominated as the most influential woman in the entire network marketing industry. So quite a phenomenal achievement. This is the headquarters in Orlando, Florida. This is 150,000 square foot headquarters. If you haven't been there and you ever visit Orlando, I highly recommend going and visiting it. It's the most impressive headquarters I've ever seen of a company. It's quite breathtaking. Now, I need to talk to you about why Jeunesse is so far ahead of the pack. And really, it's because, like I said, Wendy and Randy created a business or a system that will allow for growth into the future. This is a company that you can literally join and die in. It's built for longevity. This is not a get-rich-quick business. This is a real long-term business that you can even leave to your kids, to your kids' kids. You can leave a legacy in this company. And they understood that, you know, the future of business is online. That means that you need to have a global platform that is scalable. And that's exactly what they created with Jeunesse. This is a business that's completely online. Think of a franchise like McDonald's. It has a physical location. When you join Jeunesse, you get your own franchise, but it's online. And what that means is pretty much instantaneously, you can actually register people into your Jeunesse business as customers or business builders in over 100 and I believe 60 countries now. This is an old slide. So there is absolutely no limit to where you can do business. You can be in Africa, you can be in the United States, Asia, Europe, Australia, South America. You can have business all over the world, earning income 24 hours a day. So as I said, you know, Jeunesse is global. So we've already got over 35 worldwide offices. In fact, in Brazil, if you fly into Brazil in Rio, football stadium renamed the Jeunesse Stadium. If you fly into Thailand, we just got back from Thailand, a whole group of us, all expenses paid by Jeunesse. You drive into, you know, out of the airport and you see a massive banner, Jeunesse. So it's really becoming a household brand. And I want to explain to you just how big this company has got in just the short, you know, 8 years now that they've been around. So if you look over here, these are the fastest companies in history to hit $1 billion in sales. You know, you're looking at giants like Apple, Facebook, right? These are companies that everyone knows. And Jeunesse in just 6 years did the same, took the same time to do the same turnover as Facebook and Apple. I mean, I can't hear you guys on the other side giving Jeunesse a round of applause right now, but I'm sure you are. So that's a phenomenal achievement. And just to give you an idea of how amazing that is, if you take the network marketing industry and you look at the closest company to us, they took 20 years. So we literally smashed the record by doing it in just 6 years. And, you know, this company won Company of the Year alongside Google and AT&T. So it's quite a phenomenal achievement to hit those figures in that amount of time. So over here, if you look, growth on the fast track. So Jeunesse started in 2009, and in just 6 years, they did the 1.1 billion. But look at that growth curve, right? Almost over 100% growth consistently year on year for those 6 years. Last year, they actually did 1.4 billion, and we're still growing. And now the most amazing thing is you look at the top 10 companies in the industry, only a couple, literally 2 companies in the top 10 had a positive growth curve. The biggest companies in the industry, the giants, some of them even dropped in sales. So this company is on track to literally becoming a world or global leader. So as I said, $1.4 billion in just sales last year. Currently number 14 in the entire industry on the DSA rankings. And Scott's vision is to put us into the top 10 companies in the world by 2020, doing $3 billion turnover just in that year of 2020. So Jeunesse is on the rise. It's in momentum, and if you're working in a company that's in momentum, 1 month's work could be equal to 6 months or more work in a company that isn't. So you want to get the biggest return for your time. You need to make sure you're picking a company that is really on the move. So as I said, we've got international momentum. If you have a look, it's absolutely amazing just to see how big Jeunesse is getting on a global scale. Literally over 20,000 people were just in Brazil at the recent launch of Jeunesse's latest product, Envy, which I'm going to show you guys some info on. I'm going to go into the product shortly and play a video for you as well.
Proven results. Lasting benefits. Breakthrough technology. We are Jeunesse. We are Generation Young. Experience the revolutionary Youth Enhancement System by Jeunesse, redefining youth with every application. Yes was developed to synergistically combine powerful and innovative skincare products and supplements you'll find nowhere else. The Yes system keeps you both looking and feeling young and vital in 8 powerful ways. Say yes to rejuvenating your skin with Luminesse, the anti-aging skincare line that restores youthful vitality and radiance to your skin, reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and reveals your unique glow. Say yes to defending against free radical damage with Reserve, a unique blend of superfruits that contain powerful antioxidants that supercharge your internal system to help your cells stay healthier and leave you looking and feeling great. Say yes to restoring with Finity. This proprietary blend of youth-promoting compounds, antioxidants, and fruit and vegetable extracts. At Jeunesse, it's in our DNA to create products that help you look and feel younger. Say yes to balancing with the Zen Body System. It targets the 3 essential aspects of getting fit: curbing appetite, burning fat, and building muscle. Use phase 1 to detox, cut, clean, and flush. Use phase 2 to ignite, burn, sculpt, and restore. Say yes to enhancing with AM Essentials and PM Essentials. AM Essentials works through an innovative formula containing essential vitamins, key minerals, and proprietary blends to help slow premature aging, increase energy, and improve mood. PM Essentials is our restorative formula that fights against premature aging and prepares your body for a restful sleep. Mind from Jeunesse. Mind, featuring Syracuse, consists of proteins derived from silkworm cocoons shown to support memory and reduce mental distraction. Be more confident with an ounce of genius. Mind from Jeunesse. Say yes to energizing with Nevo. It's our fresh twist on energy in 4 refreshing formulas. Featuring real fruit juices, Nevo contains only 50 calories per can, just the right amount of energy, and no artificial flavors, colors, or sweeteners. And you'll love how it tastes, too. to diminishing those fine lines, wrinkles, and pores with instantly ageless. This specifically designed microcream targets areas that have lost elasticity, revealing visibly toned, lifted skin. It works within 2 minutes and lasts 6 to 9 hours. Whether you just want to reclaim your youthful look or have the desire to be a part of our life-changing movement that can deliver substantial financial and lifestyle rewards, you only have to do one thing. Say yes to Jeunesse.
So yeah, guys, that is the product line. It's absolutely amazing. Jeunesse is very, very smart. They decided to participate in multiple billion-dollar industries and combine all of them into one holistic system called the Youth Enhancement System. It's an organic range of products. We don't test on animals, so it's literally a completely clean range of products. The skincare range is what really took off in the beginning, along with the Reserve, and then they started to add the other products to the range. So I'm going to start off by getting a little bit into the skincare for you and tell you about the technology in that. So behind these products are the world's leaders in their respective fields. You have Dr. Nathan Newman, who's behind the skincare line. He's a certified cosmetic surgeon based in Beverly Hills, California. You have Vincent Giampapa, who's actually been said, Stephen Hawking said that he was the world's greatest mind on stem cells. He's even been nominated for Nobel Prize nominated research for some of his products, specifically AMPM. And then William Amzalag is also a preventative and rejuvenative medicine doctor. He blends Western and Eastern philosophies. And then you have Donna Antar as well, who's working in preventative and rejuvenative medicines. So Dr. Nathan Newman is a specialist in his field in advanced cosmetic surgery, dermatologic and laser surgery, integrative age management, and stem cell therapy in Beverly Hills. He's also a published author of many scientific studies and articles in prestigious medical journals, and he regularly presents on TV and radio regarding the latest advances in cosmetic surgery. So stem cells are the biggest discovery in medical science. You can actually read about this in almost all of the cutting edge magazines right now and what's going on with health and wellness. All of the top athletes are even using stem cell technology now to rejuvenate damaged tissue, specifically cartilage, things like that. You can actually even grow back bone. I'm going to show you a video now that's going to blow your mind.
When doctors perform cancer surgery, they often remove so much tissue that it leaves serious indentations. And when the surgery is done on the face, it can alter a person's appearance.
Health specialist Denise Dedore joins us now to explain how one doctor has developed a procedure to restore what was taken by the cancer.
I haven't seen anything like this, so take a look at this. The science of stem cells can help doctors restore weak hearts and help heal joints. Now a local doctor is using adult stem cells to reconstruct tissue, nerves, and bone destroyed by cancer and the cancer treatment. It gave hope to one man who was told repeatedly nothing could be done to restore his face.
Take a good look at Herschel McCallian's face. You'd never know he used to have a gaping hole on the right side.
I was very sad. I was very angry that the doctors previously, they did the surgery, even though it was the right things to do.
He had a salivary gland cancer that required the removal of part of his jaw.
I had a tremendous amount of pain in my jaw area because of the nerves. They were basically exposed. I looked for a reconstruction surgeon. Most doctors, they did not want to touch me.
That is until he met cosmetic surgeon Dr. Nathan Newman. He pioneered a new treatment called the stem cell lift. He removes fat from the patient and harvests one of the body's most precious resource, adult stem cells. He then doubles and triples the concentration of stem cells before injecting.
The stem cells is what brings in the new blood vessels, rebuilds the structures, maintains the volume by replacing the fat cells that die off.
Not only can the fat and stem cells be used for cosmetic reasons, Dr. Newman says the stem cells are so smart they can also break up scarring caused by the cancer treatment and rebuild and reconstruct surrounding tissues.
We take these fat cells that are enriched with stem cells and put them next to bone. I can actually grow bone and make that bone stronger and bigger.
Dr. Newman says there's no risk of rejection because you're using your own fat and stem cells. It took about 2 years and about 24 injections. Hersel says nobody can even tell he ever had a dent in his jaw, and the nerves and tissues appear to have healed.
He has given me my face back, he has given me my confidence back, he has given me my hope back.
And the price of the procedure depends on how many injections a person needs. The treatment of one area could run into the thousands. Dr. Newman says almost anyone can be a candidate for a stem cell lift, and the only limitation is that the procedure is dependent on how much fat a patient has. And he's doing all kinds of different things, including the eyes and the face, and we're going to tell you more about that in future reports.
Wow. The patient's face looks great.
Wasn't it wonderful?
Yeah. Denise,
Okay.
thank you.
So that's the technology, guys, behind the stem cell range. And I'm going to just talk to you a little bit about the newest product we've just launched, which is called Envy. But before I do, the stem cells that you just saw in that last video are actually extracted from the human being's fat tissue, so our own fat tissue. And the stem cells are placed in a petri dish where they release a growth factor, which is a chemical signal. And just like we communicate in English, our skin cells communicate with these growth factors. And when you apply the serum and those skincare products to the skin, your cells literally rejuvenate and repair themselves. So it's actually reversing aging on a cellular level. That same technology is in this product. And I'm going to play you a short video to show you what Envy is.
Flawless skin, even under the unforgiving gaze of a close-up camera lens. Each year, billions of dollars are spent on skin products by people who want flawless faces, but don't get the results they want. A youthful look that expresses the age you feel, not the years you've lived. Introducing Envy by Janesse, our BB Perfecting Mist Foundation.
I always hated having my picture taken. Even tiny wrinkles seem to stand out. Now I love sharing photos of myself.
The secret? Our proprietary component spray nozzle, delivering a perfect airbrush finish and the skin benefits of the same cutting-edge technology found in our Luminesce line, APT 200 Youth Enhancing Ingredient.
I don't understand the science behind APT 200. What I do understand are the results.
Envy BB Perfecting Mist Foundation. Easy to use by anyone, anywhere.
It's a healthier product. I feel good about using it, and even better after seeing the results. My skin just looks healthier.
Okay, so what I really wanted to see was photos of my skin with that airbrush finish. Who knew getting that look would be as simple as a mist? Envy BB Perfecting Mist Foundation is perfect for all skin types and tones. It's weightless and buildable. And it has our exclusive youth-enhancing APT 200. Get photo-ready results and fabulous skin. Envy BB Perfecting Mist Foundation by Janesse.
So that's Envy, guys, which is absolutely incredible. It's the world's first foundation in an airbrush can, developed by Yolanda Holston. She famous makeup artist for celebrities. She actually did the whole set for the movie Twilight. So this product's phenomenal. It's waterproof, it's sweatproof. You can put it on and it doesn't smudge off. It actually is breathable, so it doesn't clog the pores. And the most amazing thing is you're getting a treatment at the same time. It's literally anti-aging. It's got botanicals in it. So it's quite incredible. Even myself, I'm using the bronzer. I'm not going to lie. It's quite amazing. Gives you a sort of a tan look. And then there's 9 different shades for the foundation. So anywhere from extremely pale, light skin to dark skin, and you can even combine the different shades to get different looks in between. So that's Envy, quite a phenomenal product, and it gives you an airbrush finish look as well, which celebrities usually use those machines for. So it's quite incredible. We're getting a lot of recognition in magazines, all because the product really sells itself and because of how amazing our technology is. We're getting featured all over the world in different magazines. You'll see Jeunesse popping up for sure in different health and wellness magazines and style and things. Currently taking the world by storm. In just the 8 years we've been around, just so everyone knows, if you're looking to get involved in a network marketing business, this is definitely not like any other company. It's the Ferrari of the industry. I always tell people, just because a car's a car doesn't mean network marketing is like network marketing. A Ferrari and a Toyota Tazz are two very different cars. One's going to get you to your destination a lot quicker. And this company in just 8 years created more million-dollar earners than any company in history, even more than companies that have been around for 50 plus years. In just 8 years, Jeunesse has already overtaken them in terms of how many multimillionaires have come out of this compensation plan, the business model. So if you're looking at this as a business, this is incredibly lucrative, and that's what I'm going to start talking about now. So when you join as a distributor, you basically pay a once-off membership fee depending on your country, which is usually not a lot, and then you have to purchase a product package once off just to become a qualified distributor. And the packages really range from a basic package all the way up to an ambassador package. My advice to you is if you are looking to get involved in the business, you want to get the ambassador package. Why? Because it's going to give you a good range of products to try for yourself. And it's absolutely critical that you use these products in order to be able to effectively communicate how they work from an experiential point of view, not just an intellectual point of view. So, being a product of the product is absolutely essential. Imagine opening a McDonald's and then having a customer ask you, what do you think I should order? What do you think of the cheeseburger? And telling them, well, I don't know, I've never tasted it. You've got to know your product to be able to better or more effectively communicate how it works and share your story, really. We're not in the convincing business. You don't have to be good at sales to be good at network marketing. It's actually one of the biggest myths. All you need to do is do what we do every day anyway. When we watch a good movie, what do? We tell our friends. When we go on holiday and it was amazing, what do? We show pictures, we post it on Facebook, Instagram, we tell people how amazing it is, and then they do the same thing. We buy a product, we like it, we tell our friend, they go buy the product, you get nothing for it. Network marketing, we're all involved in on a daily basis. The only difference is now you're saying, I want to get paid for it, instead of putting the money in the hands of the corporates, right? So this is an amazing business model. It's actually a solution to the current global economic crisis because you're empowering the middle class, and at the same time, you're putting money in your pocket for doing what you would have done anyway, right? Sharing products that really work and can change people's lives. So how do you actually get started? Well, to give you an idea, traditional companies spend millions on marketing and advertising their products. Network marketing companies simply eliminate the middleman. They don't spend money on marketing and advertising, and they put that money into product development and into the people's pockets, right? So they pay you instead to go out and share the product with the world on their behalf. And usually up to 50% plus of all the profits that a company makes are paid to its distributors. So this might blow your mind a little bit. Most people are usually used to working for one type of income stream. In other words, a paycheck. They start on the 1st and on the 30th, they get their check. And, that's just how life goes. Well, in Jeunesse, no, you get 6 different income streams. In fact, there's 7, but these are the 6 official ones. So if you actually join the business, once you've actually bought your package, you're a distributor, right? Everything from there forward is at wholesale. So you can actually go ahead and immediately sell your products at retail and make a profit. But that's still linear income. That's not passive income. I'll be honest, a lot of people in my business don't even do that. They just focus on the residual. But having said that, if you want to make some quick money, buying and selling your products is a great way to do it. The second way, it's also linear income, is enrolling people into this business as either customers or distributors. And if somebody comes in on a basic package, you earn about $25. And they come in on the middle packages anywhere from $100 to $200. And if they buy the ambassador pack, you earn $250 once off commission. So that's quite a nice little perk just for enrolling people. And then the last 4 streams are passive income. This is what I like to call beach money. You know, the third income stream is very simple. It's called team commissions. Very simply put, in Jeunesse, you only build 2 teams. So think of it as one is your left team, one is your right team. If you introduced your first person in the left, if you introduced your second person in the right, and you introduced the third person, they would fall under the first person on the left. In other words, the person who took action first would already have someone in their business for doing nothing, right? And if that person had to go and build a team of 1,000 people, that person who had made the decision and taken action first would already have 1,000 people in their business. That is the power of getting involved early in network marketing. You've got to be an early adapter. You've got to join, because if you took time to decide, that first person could have been the third person, and that coin could have been flipped the other way around, and they could have had 1,000 people in their downline in their business. And if you understand how that works, it's very powerful. Whoever invited you to this call will send you the compensation plan video. But basically, very simply put, every time product is purchased from any one of those 1,000 people in that team, those points roll all the way up the line to your left balance. And same thing would happen on your right team. Anyone you refer or who they refer, unlimited levels down, and you get paid $35 on every single cycle, and you can cycle literally up to over $100,000 a month in cycle commissions. So it's a phenomenal income stream. And remember, that's just one income stream. Leadership matching bonus states that for anyone in your team that actually starts earning the cycle commissions, we will pay you a matching commission on their cycles as well, up to 30%. So imagine enrolling someone and that person was earning $10,000 a month from weekly team commissions. If you enrolled them, would earn between 20 and 30% a month on that person's commission. So you could earn $2,000 to $3,000, and that's just one business. Imagine you had 10, 20, 30 people that were earning that type of income, and you were matching every single one of them. And that matching commission goes down 7 levels when you reach the highest rank in the company. So basically, you start not only matching the people that are also cycling, but the people they bring in and the people they bring in and they bring in and they bring in, up to 7 levels deep, right? The fifth income stream basically states that if you just bring in 5 customers, that's just people that decide, you know what, I'm not really keen on the business. I would love to use the product. That's A for okay. They join. And if you get 5 customers, that's how they increase your first level matching commission from 20 to 25%. But if you bring in 10, they will actually increase it to 30%. And number 6, this is where you actually get almost what's called like basically dividends in the company. Once you're a diamond, they actually put you in a pool, and every quarter they pay you dividends on the global volume. So not your country's volume, the entire global volume. So last year, this company hit $1.4 billion in sales. Imagine taking just 250 plus diamonds, taking $1.4 billion, taking a percentage of that, and then sharing it equally amongst those diamond directors. So that is a phenomenal extra income stream. Diamond's really where you want to be if your goal is to earn more than life-changing income. It's phenomenal income. So let me talk a little bit about the travel. You guys might think it's crazy that you could work in a company, do what you do anyway, and also just get paid and win trips all over the world. Well, I should actually say earn trips. You've got to work for these trips, but you get them just for doing what you do anyway. Imagine going into work and telling your boss, if I work hard this week, will you send me to Thailand? They're not going to do that. But in Jeunesse, if you apply yourself, you hit the different ranks, you can earn a phenomenal amount of income. And there's also, incentives. There are promotions, which we're currently running right now for anyone who's on this call. If you join, you've got 90 days from the day you join to hit Sapphire. But if you hit Jade in your first 30 days, you win a bonus as well. You know, if you hit Pearl, you win a bonus. And if you hit Sapphire, you win a significant amount of money. I think it's almost equivalent of, say, 70,000 Rand in South Africa. So in dollars, I would have to check what that is, but it's quite a lot of money to win just in your first 30 days in this business. And it's very, very achievable for anyone who gets involved and applies themselves, even part-time. When you go Emerald, they send the Emeralds to Maui, Hawaii, to the Waldorf Astoria. This is like a 7-star resort, all expenses paid for a whole week. You know, you don't even have to lift a finger. I mean, everything from your food, your transport, your accommodation, your flights. I mean, absolutely everything is covered by Jeunesse. So the travel and the lifestyle trips that you win with this company are phenomenal. This year, a whole lot of us won a trip to Prague and Budapest. They put us in the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. It was absolutely amazing. All excursions included, 3 meals a day, my flights. You know, you meet people from all over the world, the relationships that you build, and the lifestyle that you get with this company is priceless. And it all just comes as a cherry on the top for just doing what you would have to do anyway, which is build your business. Next year, I know for the Asian Pacific reason that the trip is to Canada. And right now, the qualification period is on for that. So if you join now, you've got till the end of January to actually win an all expenses paid trip to Vancouver, Canada. And then the different regions have different locations where you can win the trip to. It's very important to also know that Jeunesse gives back. We're not just a company that, you know, puts money in our distributors' pockets, but we take a percentage of everything that we make and we give it back to the community. Jeunesse has already started programs in Africa, even in Asia. We have one in Kenya here in Africa. I know they have one also in Asia. And they're expanding this program globally. They donated over $1 million last year to underprivileged kids, creating you know, opportunities for them, educational facilities, clean water, sanitation. They flew in a whole truck of the products. So it's quite amazing what we're doing, giving back. And at all our big conferences, you see the leaders on stage donating, you know, tens of thousands of dollars towards Jeunesse kids. So we're part of something so much bigger than ourselves, which is really important in my opinion. So guys, what do you have to do to get started? Well, you've made the time to get onto this presentation this evening, which is great, but that's only the first step. I always tell people, you know, it's great to have knowledge, but without action, it's absolutely useless. Knowing and not doing is the same as not knowing. You need to go out, you know, get back whoever contacted you and sent you the link to this webinar. Let them know you want to register with Jeunesse. What you'll receive is not only amazing products, but you'll receive a fully operational business ready to go with, you know, back end and front end website with your own login details, fully operational, ready to go for retail sales. But also you'll be able to register people through that link. Like I said, it's an online business. It's almost like your online franchise. People will register through your specific URL, and then the system will track them and you'll start to earn those commissions based on how big your business gets, right? And there's no control. You could introduce one person into your team in your left leg, one in your right leg. If those people built a huge business, you could be earning tens of thousands of dollars a month. You get the ability to obviously create your own home-based business. And what's really important is you're not alone. Once you join, whoever it is invited you on this call will plug you into their system, into their training. They will support you. They will help you to get through the different ranks. And you know, we're like a family. We literally all help each other to succeed in this business. So, like I said, the ambassador pack would be the best package to get if you're looking at the business. Why? It's going to give you a full range of products, so you can get a much more you know, much truer experience of what Jeunesse has to offer. But if you want to get something that offers you enough for sort of just one person to try, the Supreme package is also quite a good package to get. But if you also just, you know, don't have enough money to buy a bigger package, you just want to get started, just choose one of the basic packages, and you can really get a range of basic packages. Just check with whoever invited you to the call. Try the skincare. Maybe you want to try the Zen. Maybe you want to try the, you know, the Reserve. You just check with your upline. The product availability differs in each country. So depending on your location, you'll have to see what's also available in your market. And then once you've started, download J Mobile on your phone. This is a way to actually build your entire business from your laptop, from your phone. And on that phone, you can actually get training, access to videos, which you can send to people. You know, as I said, your team will support you. We have these webinars. Probably every 2 weeks, we're going to have these webinars. We have live events in our different countries. You just have to go online, type in, you know, Jeunesse Global, and you can actually see they have a whole calendar of events and what's going on all over the world. And yeah, that's really the opportunity, guys. You know, I'm very happy to have presented and to share it with you. You know, follow us online, join the conversation, get back to whoever it is that invited you to this webinar. Hopefully, you know, you take action, and if you really apply yourself, you will succeed in this business. It's that simple. The system works if you work it. And I really wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much for making time this evening to watch this presentation, and have an amazing, amazing, amazing future. I wish you all the best. Thank you, guys.